And the Asantehin Otumfo Seitu says recent corruption allegations against some members of the judiciary is a wake-up call to all arms of government.
He said the rule of law becomes the ruin of law if due process is not followed in adjudicating justice.
Here we are today, struck down by the tsunami of scandal that threatens to wash away the integrity of the entire judicial arm of government. Sure. I speak with the pain of a nation betrayed and the anguish of a people ravaged, whose faith in their nation's most cherished institutions now lie in a crushed earth. I come to you with faith in the ultimate goodness of our countrymen, faith in our capacity to rise from the ashes of despair. For a start, the world can be assured that the commitment of the nation to democracy is irreversible. So there's no way that this nation is going to allow the judiciary, the judicial arm of government, or any of its institutions to wither away. Whatever it takes, however long it takes, all of us, chiefs and people, young and old, will rally together. Continue. The national interest requires us all to begin anew to clean the stables and rebuild the foundations of a stronger, indestructible, transparent, and morally upright judicial service.
And still staying with the judiciary, former President John Ejekum Kufuor says the people of Ghana are being battered with corruption from all spheres of life, be it social and economic. He said the rule of law will be meaningless unless there is access to justice for all.
The recent exposure of the judiciary being perverse and corrupt is abominable, and it should cause all in the legal and judicial professions to hang their heads in shame. Juxtaposing the corruption that has recently been exposed to our topic of discussion today brings so much to deliberate on, because it is universally recognized that increased access to justice depends on public confidence in the justice system. And far from being prejudicial, that the Judicial Council itself should find it necessary to suspend as many as 22 judges on the suspicion of corruption should make us all sit up to examine ourselves to find out what has gone wrong. Sadly, in this era of information technology, the exposure is instantly transmitted around the entire world. We should all admit that the canker has eaten deep and wide into the social fabric of our society and at all levels of society. Removing the scab on a sore should be the first act. That's exposure for treating this corruption that has bedeviled our society and undermined its standing in the Committee of Nations. Our institutions for checking corruption do not seem to be working, and it has had to take the spearheading by a single individual to unearth such a massive scale of malfeasance in society. The laws are there, but we as a people have perhaps played the ostrich for far too long.